Hello there. What's cooking? Thanks for clicking on this video. And if you've been following the videos I've been posting previously, thanks for coming back and continuing on this journey with me. It's been a little bit of time since I posted last, which is probably 2 years now. I should double check that. But it actually flew by pretty quickly. I didn't realize it's been that long of a gap since last time and this time. But we're back. And I still have been monitoring progress. It's just I haven't been keeping up with the uploads. So this one will be a longer video of all the stuff, or all the clips that I've recorded, just compiled into one longer one. And then I can just kind of explain and chat what's been going on, I guess. So in the first couple clips, you can see we left off. It was in October of 2022, so it would be 2 years. And then it continues into December. Then I have a gap of about 9 months. And that is because there was a switch in medication. And I think my consistency kind of stopped then, just because I stopped using the previous medication. I don't remember what it was called. It was some big fancy word. It was in the last video I mentioned, but it wasn't. It was one of those medications where hair growth was a side effect, I guess you would say. And I think I did just stop it after 3 months, and the hair kind of all just fell out. Which, when you compare it to previous videos, in the first clip, you can see I'm basically starting from scratch again. But stopping the one medication led to starting another, and that's when I first got into the JAK inhibitors. The first one I started was Rinvoq. I thought it was Rinvoq until I saw a commercial the other day, and it was actually Rinvoq. When I first started Rinvoq, it was the September 23 clip. And you can see in the clip that there's some patches, but there's not a whole lot going on there. Looks kind of like a funky shag carpet or rug. But yeah, there's not a whole lot. And so you skip a few months, and you can kind of see that the Rinvoq is working. And it worked pretty well. My indicator on if hair is working is if it shows up in pictures, because right now when you take pictures and it doesn't show up, then I think, well, there isn't enough progress to say that, oh, there's hair. But with Rinvoq, when you look at it, it's substantial growth. It's working. But we had to stop using this just because there was another option, Olumiant, I think. There's a program right now, and you can get on it, and it's a better availability compared to the other ones. So I made the switch, and when you compare the clips, to me, it looks like it's thinned out a lot. Obviously, I trim it down, and so it's going to look a little bit different. But I just don't know if the depth's still there. And I feel like it grows slower, because with Rinvoq, September to January is 3 months, but then, and you see how much volume it had, and then you compare from January till May, and there is a difference. It doesn't have the same thickness, and it's roughly the same span, I guess. And I can kind of look at the back of my head and say, or look at there's that one patch in the back of my head that hair just doesn't want to grow there. And to me, it looks a little bit bigger. But at the same time, there seems to be more hair growing in other places. So it could be working. I think we're approaching 9 months on this. I didn't do a good job keeping track of when I started. And I can't remember because time seems to be flying by. So we'll just have to do a better job monitoring that. And yeah, so now you can kind of see where we're at currently. I still think the other one's working better, but I think we'll finish out this run of Illumiant. I think it's what we'll never get it right. But I'll finish this out and see how it goes. When I look online in the forums and I see other people using this, a lot of people have been having a lot of success. But I look at their success and they say this is their progress pics, over 9 months or a year, and they have considerably more growth than I do. So that kind of adds to the comparisons to the other jack that maybe this doesn't work as well for me as it does for other people, but we'll just keep trying and see how it goes, and then maybe after this I try another jack inhibitor and see how that works out. But that's the update for now, and yeah, I hope if you're watching this and you're going through something similar, that maybe it's a little inspiration for you to keep going. And so until the next one, take care.